working on this project for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's Melissa had the character 15 years ago, and that's usually that feels like a long time, but here we are, and I'm delighted to be here 15 years later doing the movie.
What is it like directing your wife?
It's great. She is so funny and such a great actor that I just have a blast doing it. And I just, as with every actor on set, I just want her to feel comfortable and good about what she's doing because it's a comedy, and as you need to feel comfortable and good and supported. So that's the kind of environment I try to nurture, and that's the same environment I try to nurture with her as well. And also just together, that's how we try to live because it's life's too short to be a bummer.
She's got amazing comedic ability.
Yeah.
Is this something that she acquired over the years, or do you think she always had it?
I'm positive she's always had it. I mean, she's gotten better at it. She's harnessed more of what she's able to do. She's studied. She's a trained actor from New York, and then she came to the Groundlings and she started doing all this sketch. So she has quite a potpourri of training that's helped her along the way. But I don't think there's a way to teach somebody how to be funny. And she's just a funny lady. I mean, we know lots of funny people. And I don't know that any of them would say, oh, you know what, I wasn't funny and I took a class and now I'm funny.
Can you talk about some of the casting choices? Kristen Bell, for example.
Kristen Bell is a total delight. She came in actually and did a chemistry kind of reading with Melissa, and I hadn't met her before. I'd heard only amazing, wonderful things about her, and they're all true. And so immediately we decided that she was the perfect fit. Kathy Bates joined us, again. She came and did Tammy, and she did The Boss, so she's our another holdover. So she and Melissa are holdovers from both movies. And then, Peter Dinklage, who I'm a huge fan for so long, came and did it. We found Ella Anderson through an audition process, the Rachel, and she's amazing and great. A bunch of the other kids we found in Atlanta, and they did a great job. Annie Mumolo, who plays Helen with such viciousness and realness, is a friend of ours from way back. She was a co-writer of Bridesmaids, and so it was quite a Kristen Shaw. I mean, quite an eclectic group of just kind of like, who can we get? And we kind of got everybody. Tim Simons and Cedric Yarborough and Cecily Strong. I mean, it was just such an amazing, lucky shot.
What kind of notes do you give to Melissa?
I'll say it seems a lot of times I'll give the note to every actor because I've never been sorry to give this note. Hey, can we try that all again, but just do it faster? That's one. Just because it's, as an actor, because I do the same thing, I feel like if I'm not feeling it and sitting in it, that it's not real. And then when I'm told to do it faster and I've watched it, it's all still the same. It's just better because it's more pulled together. So one note I'll give everybody is, can we try it again faster? And then I'll say, it seemed like it was really funny when you did that one thing. Could you try a little bit more of that and a little bit more of that? And what do you think? And she goes, oh yeah, I got it. And she'll try it. So it's great.
What is your biggest challenge when you're doing a comedy like this one? Very physical, character-driven comedy.
Well, the character-driven part is my favorite part, and I love action movies. But shooting action was the challenge. To have people sword fighting. I'm like, how do I do that? I don't know. So I had to learn. Or bringing her down on a phoenix that's on fire, as her opening shot, and a crowd is screaming. I'm like, we didn't do that in Tammy. So I was learning new things on the fly, and just trying to, the logistics of it were trickier for sure, but fun. And I love how it turns out because I love those kinds of movies, and I think we executed it well. But that was probably the trickiest part for me.
When you go home at the end of the day after a day on shooting, who's the boss?
Kiddos. The kids are the boss for sure. And I bet you Melissa will say the same thing because it's literally like we go in and we would start to say something and the kids are like, I want this, I want that, come over here, let's play. And they're nice bosses, so it's good.